Greetings, everyone. A warm welcome to another edition of Marketing the Invisible. My name is Tom Poland, beaming out to you from little Castaways Beach in Queensland, Australia, joined today by John Horn. John, g'day, sir. Very warm welcome. Whereabouts are you based?
I am in hot and sunny South Texas.
South Texas. Yeah, that just sounds hot even saying it.
It
near,
sure
near
is.
the near the border somewhere.
Typically, I'm in Fort Worth actually right now traveling, but Fort
I
Worth
see.
is my home
Okay,
base.
getting around a bit. For those of you who don't know John, he's a managing partner at StubGroup, a premier Google partner ranked in the top 1% of all Google partners worldwide, which there are many. So it's a pretty impressive and elite group. John has taught digital marketing to more than 85,000 students online, which is also pretty impressive. Leads us nicely, John, to the subject or the title of today's interview: how to use Google Ads to acquire new customers for your business. We'd all love to do that. John, our time starts now, sir. Question number one: who is your ideal client?
That would be small to medium-sized businesses who are looking to engage with customers online to sell their products or services. It could be anything from e-commerce companies to local services like a plumber, foundation repair, even business-to-business prospecting online.
So physical products as well as service providers, by the sound of it.
Exactly.
Perfect. You want to sell stuff online, then you're probably going to be one of John Horn's ideal clients. Question number two: let's talk about 6.5 minutes left. The problem you solve for these folks.
Yeah, I'd say most businesses reaching out to us have one of two problems. Either they're currently running advertising and they're just not satisfied with the ROI they're getting. They think
Right.
they can get better performance.
Yeah.
Or they're new to it. Maybe they're a startup and they need to start advertising, or they're an established business, but they haven't gotten into this digital world yet. And so they're looking for some expert to guide them into digital waters. That's where we come in.
Right. Do some people tell you that they feel like they're the world's best kept secret? You know, they've got the cloak of invisibility on and good people just can't find them.
Every single one.
Frustrating. Okay, thank you, sir. 6 minutes left. Tell us about some of the typical symptoms people experience invisibility might be one of them. What else are folks saying to you when they become a client of yours that this is how they knew they needed your services?
Yeah, I'd say usually the numbers just aren't working for them. They're spending money every week, every month in advertising, and they're just not seeing those ad dollars come back to their
Right.
bottom line.
Yeah.
And they want those ad dollars to work. And sometimes that's the most common. Sometimes the problem is, hey, we think our campaigns are okay, but whoever we're working with to manage them, whether it's an agency or an in-house employee, there's just not confidence that they're necessarily communicating well or doing the best job they could or really grasping the business model fully. So it's
Okay, so
usually
it
one
could
or
be
the
they're
other.
just not flat out, they know they're not getting a return on investment, or there's a bit of a mystery around, gee, maybe we could be doing better. We don't know because we're not getting the data back.
Exactly.
Okay, thanks for that. So question four, and we've got 5 minutes left. Some of the common mistakes that new clients tell you that they made, where they were leaving money on the table. What are
Yeah.
some of those mistakes so we can save people suffering from the same fate?
I'd say one of the biggest ones that I see constantly, and sometimes businesses realize it's a mistake, sometimes they don't until we help them understand that, but it's that lack of tracking the success or failure of their campaigns, what we call in the space conversion tracking, which is being able to tie back whatever action on their website they want people to take after clicking through an ad. Maybe that's an order that they want people to place online, filling out a form, a chat, even a phone call. So many businesses, they throw their ad spend at the wall, kind of like spaghetti, see what sticks. But they don't
Right.
even watch to see what sticks. They don't know what works or what doesn't. And
So
so,
right.
yeah,
So in absence of tracking the results from that call to action, they've got no context to figure out whether they're making money out of the thing.
exactly. Or what part of what they're spending on is working and what is the waste that they can cut.
Right, right. Okay. Any other common mistakes before we go to question five? Because time is on your side at the moment.
Yeah, I'd say another thing I see all the time is a lack. This is kind of where trust comes in, whether they're working with an in-house employee or another agency, lacking the trust of giving them the time that they need to drive results. A lot of businesses, they
Right.
expect miracles. They say, hey, we paid you, where's our $100,000 of revenue this month? And whoever they're working with, they have to realize that, as with all marketing, it's a process. You've got to track that data, but then you also have to leverage that data to make decisions, to double down on what's working well, to cut back on what's not working well, and to create a trajectory of performance that's going in the right direction. But you also have to have patience to let the market allow that to happen.
The process, patience, and also something of a partnership in examining the data together and making decisions.
Exactly.
That's a great reality check for a lot of us. Thank you, sir. 2.5 minutes left. Question 5, one valuable free action. This could be like a top tip. That's not going to solve the whole problem for folks, but it might take them a step in the right direction.
Really just goes back to what I was talking about with tracking. If you don't have conversion tracking, set it up. If you do, you think you do, ask whoever's in charge of it. What are you tracking? How are you tracking? Really, if you're a business owner, marketing manager, decision maker, grasp what it is that your business is measuring as success and how that happens, and make sure it's working properly so you're making the right decisions based upon truly accurate data.
And I guess folks have to track the metrics in every single step of that whole process to figure out which part is not working as well.
Exactly.
All right.
Yep.
Thank you, sir. 2 minutes left. Question number 6, one valuable free resource we could direct folks to, a landing page somewhere, where people could find out more about your services, maybe dive a bit deeper.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, our website, StubGroup.com, great place to start. And one thing that we typically do when we're talking with a business who's interested in help or just having problems in this space is we'll do what we call a free advertising evaluation. So if you are running Google or Facebook or any pay-per-click advertising, we'd be happy to jump into your account for free, no obligations. We'll put together an evaluation of the good, the bad, and the ugly of what we see going on. And you can run with that, make things better, or hire us to do it on your behalf.
Got nothing to lose, right? It's free. Folks, it's StubGroup, STUB for Bill, group.com. Nice and simple. Go there, have a look at that. There's actually quite a lot there. There's the whole model of hire now, create custom ad strategy, grow your revenue. There's the models there. You can have a look at more. There's a blog there, which is very interesting. And there's also a free appraisal opportunity. Got nothing to lose. Go get it. 50 seconds left. John, what's the one question I should have asked you but didn't?
I see a lot of businesses online ask the question, how or what should I think through when choosing an agency or an employee to work with to manage my marketing?
Great question.
And two things that I like to say there when I'm asked that question. Number one is just credibility. Look online. Do they have reviews? Are those reviews recent? Are they positive? Do they have case studies about specific results they've driven for specific clients? There's a lot you can figure out about an agency just by looking up their credibility. And then secondly, too, when you're speaking with their salespeople, do those salespeople really get your business, and are they asking you questions about your unique pain points and your unique goals, or are they just using a sales script? And the sales script, red flag; business questions, good things.
Perfect. John Hall, thank you so much for your insights.
Thank you.
Thanks for checking out our Marketing the Invisible podcast. If you like what we're doing here, please head over to iTunes to subscribe, rate us, and leave us a review. It's very much appreciated. And if you want to generate 5 fresh leads in just 5 hours, then check out www.5hourchallenge.com.